Sagittarius, it's your girl Mercy, the Big Body Benz. Run tell them, the Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. I popped in to see what's good with you, Sag. To see what's good with you for the month of July. Hmm. Alright, so boom. Let's just do this real quick. Let's get into prayer. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, spirit guides, spirit animals, source, God, universe. Please allow me to tap in with my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. So this particular message is going to be for Venus too. Okay, Spirit. To see what messages you have for the month of July, please protect the space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. These particular readings for this series for this month on YouTube isn't for Venus, but it's for you, my Venus and Sagittarius as well. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you want to book a personal reading with me, if you want to send me a love donation, follow me on any other platform, or subscribe to my Patreon, now is the perfect time for you to do it in the beginning of the month. Let's get into it. So boom, Sag, like I got in your energy and I low-key, high-key wanted to cry in an overwhelming way. Okay, in a positive way. So I want to say, yes, they may be encountering someone who's extremely emotional. This may be you on the inside, whether you project this or not. Someone's on the verge of tears, or someone bursts out in tears, someone's really sad. But I also really feel like being overwhelmed with love. People want to give you your flowers. Heavy on the people wanting to give you your flowers this month. And you know what? Be ready to receive. I just feel like you being overwhelmed by it being left field to you, it feeling that way, you not knowing how to really, what to do, how to react, how to respond. You know, I also want to be honest. I just feel like, people have been trying to give you your flowers for a really long time, or people do give you your flowers. People do recognize you for who you are. But you don't always feel worthy of that recognition. You don't always feel good enough, whether you acknowledge it or admit it out loud or say it out loud or not. And so when people show up sometimes and they see you for who you are, you can't even see it. You can't receive it. You can't recognize it. When people are giving you your flowers, 1 o'clock, they're being balanced out here. They may be a Libra that's around you, balances out here, or literally someone comes into your life, or someone is important in your life and helping you bring balance in your connections and how you view yourself, where there needs to be balance put into your relationship. For those of you that have you on this energy, I feel like someone being so unwilling to fucking budge for way too long, letting so much time pass, so many years pass, and someone is like, I don't want to let any more time pass. I want to start right now. I want to start from right now, moving forward. Right now, appreciating the people that I really love, appreciating myself in a certain way, fixing the things that are still affecting me, still attacking me. Someone is ready to seek some professional help, or realizes, acknowledges where they need to. Because some of you have been in a connection with someone where you are unfucking willing to budge for in whatever capacity, whether this is at work, in family, having a parent-child dynamic, but also in a love relationship, having being in a connection with someone where y'all are unwilling to budge, you and them. But neither one of y'all want to fucking leave each other alone. Neither one of y'all want there to be an ending. Well, then it's time to get help. It's time to get professional help if you're really at the point where you realize that the two of you can't do it alone. I also really feel like I have gone out of your way to deny somebody something simply because you think that what it is that if you give them what it is that they want, they'll be controlling you. They'll have control over you. I'm giving in to you. You just want to have dominion over me. Really feeling this way. And I'm not saying that this person may not have controlling characteristics, that there may not be some truth to it, but also there is something about the way that this person triggers you to a time where you didn't feel powerful, where you felt as if you didn't have control. And so you respond in a way that is to go to protect yourself too much, to make sure that you are not controlled by any means, that you have extreme freedom. But no matter what, you're going to fight them. Or you want to lock me down, or you want me to commit to you. Heavy on this energy of this being commitment for a lot of you. But some of you are already fucking committed. You already locked in. Y'all already got families, or y'all already got years in, or y'all are literally already fucking married. And you like, I got a problem with being locked down. I got a problem with commitment. I got this fear. Or you're dealing with someone this way, but heavy on this being your energy. I got a fear of committing to you, but you've been with them for a really long time. Commit already. Holding out for something better, holding out for someone better, but not putting for something or someone better, but not putting yourself in that position to receive it anyway. So if you're going to stay in the connection that you're in, at least put yourself in a position to try your best while you're in it. Have half stepping. Have you on a half stepping? And wondering why you're not getting back what you want out of the connection. So really check. This month is about really checking in with yourself, with that, being honest with yourself, that where you're cheating yourself if you're not giving your all to a connection, and in whatever capacity. This isn't confined to a love relationship. I feel like the first week of July, there really is this energy of connecting with the family. This definitely could be 4th of July, you know what I'm saying? Getting together, barbecue, shit like that. But I just feel like spending more time with the family, being unhappy, heavy on the being unhappy, being with the family, being unhappy, wanting to do more of this, or feeling like more of this is required of you. People want more. People want more of your time. Or this is what you want. You want more bonding. You want more love. You want more attention. You know. But then getting it and not being happy when you get it. Getting it and being stressed out. Getting it and being overwhelmed. I also really feel like there's a masculine somewhere in the mix, whatever sign he is. Heavy on this energy. For some of you, he's a Scorpio. Heavy on there being Taurus energy, that opposite energy being there. So there could be a Taurus. Or this could be a masculine Sagittarius. But heavy on there being a masculine who's really been on his narcissistic shit, really, really displaying some narcissistic tendencies. I just really feel like getting mad at a feminine energy for getting mad at the things that he does to her. Getting mad at how she responds to the things that he's done, and he knows it, and then victimizing himself when that's not the case. I'm like this, or I'm cold like this, or I respond like this, I'm harsh like this because of the shit that you do, or because I've said this shit a million times. I feel like genuinely not respecting her boundaries, genuinely not respecting her trauma, her triggers. I feel like her communicating, yo, this sets me off. Yo, this gets me so angry. This frustrates me, stresses me out. This makes me feel cold towards you. Trying to communicate her needs so she can be met in the middle, and finding herself in the same situation over and over again, and then being really fucking nasty about it. Being really fucking nasty about it, and all he gets or all he hears is that, he's under attack. Have you on the woe is me. When he have you on the knees, take accountability. I feel like I just feel like this feminine energy may give you a lot of fire. If she's a Sagittarius feminine, or someone it will go there with you, can get really angry at you, has a bad temper, but is so soft inside. It's so sweet inside. Wants to be so vulnerable. Wants to love. But doesn't want to feel abused. Wants to feel appreciated. Or has been abused for a really long time. So it's hard for her to let down her exterior. It's hard for her to let down her shell. It's hard for her to be that way. And every time she fucking attempts to be that way, someone shows her a reason. 8-4. 8-4 is relevant. 8-44. 8 and 44. Or August 4th. 8 and 4 is relevant. Or 12. 8 plus 4 is 12, period. But I just feel like every time she lets down her fucking, or a Leo is relevant. There's someone in the mix. I also feel like someone is doing their best not to cheat. But whatever, I'll go back to that. Yeah, I just feel like every time she feels as if she lets her guard down for someone in particular, or to anyone ever, that shit backfires on her, and literally is fighting tooth and nail to find peace. Fighting tooth and nail, and is tired of fighting. It just always ends up in fighting, whether she's fighting by herself, whether she's starting the fucking fight because she's so defensive, or she's so angry, or or she's on the either way. There's a lot of fucking conflict that just, she's tired of it, and I feel like both parties are tired of it, don't know how to come up out of it. There was a lot of being mortified that someone has become their parent. Someone is mortified, I've become my mother. Mortified, I've become my father. Has a really strained relationship, really bad relationship, you know, or that trauma is real, the trauma that they suffered. They are seeing where they are becoming that. But I also really feel like getting your flowers, man, being loved on, getting your flowers. You know, for some of you, it's someone for how good of a parent they are, how good of a father they are. Heavy on this energy. If someone doesn't get someone may fuck up a lot, you know, but someone's a good father. Heavy on this energy. Someone be a terrible fucking partner. Someone's a phenomenal father. For some of you, I'm gonna be real with you. Some of you are in connection with men, or you are this man. Pick what side you on. Some of you have children. There's children involved. Also, children. Leo is around. The inner child is around. This could be the inner child. But some of you, there's a man that you may have a family with, may have children with. And part of why the connection doesn't work, outside of whatever he's done, there's been some infidelity even, or lack of commitment even, but I said heavy on this energy. Part of it though, why this doesn't work is because of how he triggers her inner child with how he connects with his children. There's an Aries involved too, somewhere in this mix. There's an Aquarius involved too, somewhere in this mix. It's how he interacts with he's so soft, he's so kind, he's so delicate, or with his mother, or with other people, but he ain't that way with her. But heavy on this being with the child, just follow me. For some of you, it's with children, right? And he's such a good father that it triggers her own inner wounds, her own daddy issues. You know, instead of it being healing for her, it's really triggering. But I also feel it's because he's soft with the child in a way that he is not soft with her. He's not delicate with her or her heart that way. Meanwhile, her inner child just wants that from him. And so, where potentially if the situation, the environment was healthy, this would be so healing for her inner child to witness, right? A man love on her children this way, or his children this way. This could also be he chooses someone over her, or his child over her. There could be step, you know, someone's stepmother, step kid, step whatever, you know what I mean? The stepmother is triggered. Or the stepfather is triggered. How can you be so soft with them, delicate with them? This could also be someone has a daughter. How can you be so fucking delicate with our daughter and so harsh with me? Or how can you do that? How could you cheat on me and love our daughter so much? What if a man ever fucking did that to her? You would lose it. You would fucking lose it. If someone broke her heart the way you breaking my heart, that shit is out here. And so, then the fucking resentment starts to come in, build in. There's some type of tension. Like, you so sensitive to her fucking needs, not mine. Yo, I don't know what this is, but I said what the fuck I said. Whether this is said out loud or not, there are arguments had even over the child or over the stepchild. There could be multiple fire signs around. Aries, Leo, Sag, they're all out here. There could be multiple Sagittariuses out here. Or multiples of a specific sign are involved, or in the same home, in the same... This could be like sun is a Sagittarius rising. There's a Sagittarius moon. There's a Sagittarius sun, or that energy. But I said what I said. A lot of fucking channeling. This is not the way I wanted it. I wasn't going to channel for fucking 15 minutes. Let me get into these cards. Week 1, like I said, a lot of connecting with the fucking family. Celebrating. I just feel like don't take it personally if things don't go according to plan, or someone, you know, the way that you envisioned it, or someone doesn't, you feel like someone doesn't appreciate the you know, the effort that you put in, or someone doesn't show up to something, right? Like, you know, someone doesn't meet you in the middle. I just feel like someone ultimately wants This could be an Aquarius, you know. Someone ultimately wants a connection with you, or you're planning. This could be planning for a get together, putting in a lot of effort. Don't take on more than you need to. But I also really feel like someone is tired of being lied to. Heavy on the tired of being lied to, tired of the arguments, tired of being disrespected, you know, tired of having to put on a front as if they're happy in a connection they're not fucking happy in. You know, I also really feel like being real with yourself about where, yo, this person, somebody deserves better. Someone needs to be real with themselves about their partner deserves better. Their family deserves fucking better. They become the very thing that they hate. They become the same person that's hurt them. Someone is ready to fucking move on once and for all. Someone literally has to lie to pretend that they love someone they don't love. Lies to pretend that they're happy, or literally someone hurts someone that you love. You want to go off on someone. You want to fucking go off on someone and tell them what you really think. Have you ever seen someone you love be hurt? Seen someone you love talk shit about someone else that you love, or treat someone that you love poorly? This person doesn't defend themselves, but oh, you're prepared to. You're prepared to. I also really feel like you want someone to love you. You want someone to give you love, but you act like you're not projecting certain shit where you can't receive it, or you don't really like them half the fucking time, or they got some shit. Y'all got some unresolved shit. There's therapy is needed, counseling is needed. Period. I just feel like it's going to be really healthy for you to create some stability in the family, the family foundation. Someone's like, yo, we come from some fucked up shit. I'm ready to heal. I'm ready to work together. I'm ready to break these curses with you. I'm ready to do. I'm ready to stop running from my fears. This is it's big energy, Sag. It's big energy, Sag. I just feel like someone has been waiting on you for the longest. I just feel like you have worn them the fuck down. Or they have worn you down. I just feel like they want to come in and do it right. Or this is you saying, fuck it. I'm all in. I'm willing to fix the issues that we have because it's worth it. We worth it. I'm worth it. You worth it. I want to work on me by myself. I want to work on us together. I want you to go work on you. It's big, it's sexy. It's big energy. Anyway, week two, there may be some conflict, some things come up. This may be some internal conflict with the masculine in regards to not feeling as achieved in his career somehow. You know, he may do well for himself, or you know, has come really far in his own right. Has come really far, you know, where he come from, you know, or where he started. Heavy on the way he come from. Heavy on the getting it out the mud in a real way. But so did she. So has she. Feel like they come from the same place or similar places. They both started with nothing, and she has made amazing progress. I feel like he's made amazing progress too, but I feel like he measures his success to hers, which gets him in his head, which makes him feel insecure, which has him at times even having sought out weaker women, or what he feels is less weaker women or less powerful, you know. They're easier to control, or they stroke his ego better than her. She is a mirror. She makes him look at himself. She makes him challenge himself. But in his own right, yo, he's a big deal. He's done a lot for himself. He deserves respect, but that has to come from within. But I also really feel like there are some insecurities that come out, or there is an argument that comes out where she may get really angry. She may say some things. She may really tell him once and for all how she feels. She not holding back, or she always tells him how she feels. But in doing so, it affects his root chakra because it makes him feel less than somehow. Or both of these people don't feel safe. They don't feel secure in this connection. You know. It's too fucking much, and it's for too long. No one's doing anything about it. I also really feel like she feels that he's lazy. Get the fuck up. Heavy on the you're lazy when it comes to dealing with things that you should be taking care of. already, but also he just feels like, I just feel like he doesn't feel good enough in what he's done. I don't have a solid career here. And one, I just, there's this energy of being really emotional and heartbroken and finding it hard to communicate and just be honest too, be vulnerable too, because he feels that he's not received, that she doesn't like that shit. Heavy on that, she doesn't like that shit. She thinks it's soft. She thinks it's weak. Mm. Meanwhile, she says she like that's part of it. She thinks he's weak when it comes to his family, or she thinks he's weak when it comes to his finances, or she's the fucking empress. He feels emasculated somehow, but also like he doesn't feel safe to communicate his emotions to her. He feels emasculated when he does. Meanwhile, being able to communicate or his way with words or his vulnerability could have been what she says she loved about him first. She's completely bored with that shit. Heavy on that don't get the pussy wet. That's what I said. I didn't mean to see that, but I said what the fuck I said. She don't like that shit. Meanwhile, I feel like it's her inability to look at her own shit herself that makes her that way, because she'll get overly emotional. Heavy on there's a lot of inner child healing needing to be happening at this time. A lot of triggering happening. We could have been feeling this really intensely coming out of, right, even the first week of July, right, coming out of that Leo moon we just had, right, sun card out here in reverse, but also coming into Leo season. Y'all are gonna feel this shit. Leaving Cancer season, coming into Leo season, y'all are gonna feel this shit. A lot of inner child healing going on. But I also really feel like second week of July, that root chakra work really has been paying off. A lot of y'all have been doing root chakra work, or right, she's wearing red, but she's in reverse. Root chakra. I just feel like, she no longer needs to really work and focus on her root chakra. He does, This may be where the conflict starts. She feels more secure than that, or she doesn't feel safe with him. There's a disconnect. She doesn't feel safe with him. This is why she won't commit to him in a certain way, or submit to him in a certain way, right? Don't take that word with it and go crazy. Take it for what the fuck it is. I said what I said, right? And trusting him, which means she doesn't trust him a certain way, okay? But I feel like this sparks some healing. So I also feel like there being a lack of clarity about what the future is, what we're doing, financial stability, what we're doing somehow with our finances, or planning for something that will take some money, or whether or not they could pay certain bills even. But I feel like doing this root chakra work come week 3 really allows you to be creative, get into your sacral chakra. I feel like there's some sacral chakra healing, there's some sexual healing, some reconnecting, some intimacy, some remembering why you love someone, some reminiscing, some celebrating someone, celebrating connection. For some of you, there's an anniversary. It could be somebody's birthday. I keep telling you, I keep picking up on this Leo energy. Heavy on the for those of you who are not having sex, but heavy on the not having too much sex, and not forgetting to use this energy creatively, to really transmute it productively and creatively. you know Make sure, for some of you, make sure that you are only really connecting with and making love with people that you have genuine connections with. Heavy on the realizing that you can't just sleep around with anyone, Sag. More my Sag masculines than anything, but my Sag feminines too. Some of you can't, for some of you can't cheat anymore. You just can't. You know too much. You've ascended too much. You know better. It doesn't fulfill you the same way. You know that when you want to go do this, you're hurting in some way. You got to look at some things. You just want to reconnect with the person that you love. You got to put that energy into your partnership, into your connection, rather than going elsewhere. I also just really feel like needing to honor. There's some inner child wounds that are really coming up. Someone has never felt good enough for their parents, always felt judged by them, only to realize that they really have surpassed them in so many ways. Needing to really hold space, honor where they've come from, give thanks from where they come from, forgive who they need to forgive, because it's holding them back from connecting, it's holding them back from committing, it's holding them back creatively. you know I also really feel like a lot of that, people giving you your flowers, you know, a lot of that, there may be some of that in the first week of July, but a lot of that energy also comes in the third week. People celebrating you, giving you your flowers, or you giving someone else theirs, or, you know, having that alone time, that intimacy. I just feel like, um, eye to eye, something about looking at someone eye to eye, locking eyes with someone. Have you on the working on your creative projects fully? For some of you, like finally deciding to go in on your next creative project. I also really feel like if people don't, yeah, have you on the career starting a new creative project. But I also just feel like, even if everybody doesn't like everything that you create or all of your works of art, they genuinely appreciate your consistency. They appreciate your longevity, how long you've been doing something. They appreciate, the foundation that you've helped lay for a lot of other people, or how you've aided them in their growth. They appreciate, you know, whatever it is that you built on, what it stands on. I also really feel like there's something about, you may not like the way, they may not like you, or you may not like somebody, but they're there for you, you know. They may not always like the way you do something, but you are there, you are reliable. Or you may not always like the way someone does something, but really realizing and honoring that they are there for you, that there is an opportunity for success here. There's an opportunity for connection and growth there, you know. I also feel like there being a huge release of anger for someone come the third week. I just choose to release this and heal this, and I feel like also going to see a professional, get some professional help, starting a new relationship, meeting a new therapist, making new friends, you know, making more money. I feel like there being a nice influx of money that comes in the third week. Little, or for a feminine energy. Or she looks really good. Have you on the by the third week. I also feel like putting on sexier things, tighter things. You're loving, falling more in love with your body. For my feminines out here, showing up, making sure you put yourself together. Some of you, you know, being sad sometimes, depression even makes you want to lay around and not do anything. But you just feel so much better when you take care of yourself. You change your clothes, you get dressed, you wash yourself up. You maybe put on a little makeup, or not even. You know, that energy of putting in the effort really makes you feel good. Someone struggles with some hygiene issues. I said what I said, but this could be because of how they feel emotionally, what they're going through, depression, you know, and they've been showing up for themselves. I just want to congratulate you. Please say I see you. That's really dope. You know what I mean? I'm happy for you. The last week of July. Hi, Daddy. I'm about to be done right now. Come on. The last week of July. Um, I really feel like for some of you, someone gets pregnant. They're not happy about that shit. Watch out. Watch for this. Have you on it being really fertile at this time? Someone finds out that they're pregnant. They're not happy about it. They don't want to fight. But also, I just feel like 55 is out here. Right? So angel number 55 is out here, but this also could be a culmination of what happens over the next 4 weeks in the month of July that finally makes someone put in a solid plan to go get professional help, because there's just too much disharmony in the connection, and or you know, put there being an action put into, you know, an action plan. Like, we're done talking about it or saying, you know what, after a fight, all right, we're gonna go get help, and then not fucking doing it. Like as a family, have you on the family counseling, marriage counseling, someone going for themselves, you know, it being really dope. I also really feel like there being some issues that may come up, some mommy issues that may come up. Someone is triggered by someone's mother, someone's triggered by someone's stepmother, their mother-in-law. You know, I feel like there's some healing in that connection. You know, or literally someone having there being a mama's boy. Someone's a mama's boy, but it affects their, like, move out of your mom's house already, my guy. You know, get your own shit already, my guy. You know, that type of shit. Or, you know, deal with your mommy issues, or put her in her place when it comes to your wife, or to your, yo, there's some shit, you know, your child's mother, or someone who's family, someone who's there. Or I said what I said. That comes up, you know. We gotta we gotta talk about this. We have to heal this. I'm tired. You know, someone is, or the feminine energy, the mother is saying, I gotta go heal something. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of, saying things that I can't take back, doing things that I can't take back, things that are in my head from the past that I keep dealing with. I'm ready to look at. Just feel like it's a really be free of, you know, once and for all. Someone wants to treat you better. They're gonna just give you your flowers, treat you better, appreciate you in a way that they genuinely feel like they have not been up until now, or don't know how to up until now, But also, this may be you feeling the same exact way, you know, or it's one or the other. But I just feel like you need to get on the page of mirroring each other this way, because you're not done with this person. For some of you, this is with an Aquarius, but not necessarily, but just the healing is necessary, because you're not done with this person. You're not done with this connection. And I just feel like this connection can't fail. Failure is not an option. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna love you. Oh, I'm gonna love you. I don't know why that came out that way, but I love you. It's your girl Mercs, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them, the Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. Peace. Someone says they're gonna love you, Sag. They're gonna love you, right? Or this is you committing. I'm gonna love you. Committing to yourself. I also really feel like being protected at all time, wanting people to know your protection. This could be actual protection. This could be a gun. Someone's supposed to conceal. If someone's going to carry, someone has to conceal. Someone's definitely protected, but you can't see their protection, whether this is you or someone else. Love you. Bye.